Menopausal and perimenopausal women, listen up. It's time to take control of your health and comfort, and Winona is here to help. Winona is a telemedicine company for menopause care who believes that your symptoms are real, important, and deserve to be taken seriously. And for many women, this starts with hormone replacement therapy. Winona's HRT is made with plant-based, bioidentical hormones rather than synthetic ones, so it better aligns with your body to offer relief from hot flashes, weight gain, and other uncomfortable symptoms. 80% of women who use Winona find relief within just 90 days. So, what are you waiting for? Get started today. Visit buywinona.com today to start your free visit. With free shipping and the ability to pause or cancel at any time, your path to wellness has zero obligations. Use code SPRING24 at buywinona.com for 25% off your first treatment plan. That's BYWINONA.com for 25% off. Winona. Menopause care made easy. Summer is the season of hot temperatures, outdoor adventures, and refreshing water activities. Summer is also the season of rough on your feet, causing dry, cracked heels and toes. Introducing Babyfoot, the original exfoliation foot peel that contains 16 natural extracts formulated to remove dead skin cells in 3 easy steps. Apply the booties, relax for an hour, then wash your feet. In 14 days, you've got baby smooth skin and your feet have never been softer. Letting dead skin cells build up over time is hazardous to your foot health. Our professional-grade DIY products, like our original exfoliation foot peel, our men's foot peel, or our moisturizing mask, are some of the best foot care products on the market, created with your foot health in mind. Pamper yourself with a spa day from the comfort and convenience of your own home with Babyfoot. If you want a chemical-free, easy-to-use exfoliating process from the company that created the original foot peel, it's time to treat yourself to Babyfoot. Go to babyfoot.com and use the code SUMMERFEET24 and get 20% off your first order with Babyfoot. That's babyfoot.com and use the code SUMMERFEET24.
Hello, and welcome to Too Stupid to Live, a podcast that reviews romance novels $5 and under. I'm your host, Becky Feldman, and who is ready to join me and my special guest as we set sail to Gansett Island, a resort town filled with tourists, hotels, and the potential of true love. I am so stoked about today's episode because my guest today is Robin Reed, a voiceover artist and director whose voice you've probably heard in commercials and promos and cartoons. I have been wanting to get her on the podcast for a while now because, among her other credits, she has also narrated romance novels. So, as I'm sure you can imagine right now, the sexy excerpts in this episode are out of this world. You will be entranced. So if you are driving, be sure to pay attention to the road. And if you do tap someone's bumper, just have them listen to the episode and they'll be like, you know what? I get it. So the book we are reviewing today is Maid for Love by Marie Force. It is $2.99. And get this, a digital version is also available via the Los Angeles Public Library for the cheap price of free. Now, Maid for Love is about a hotel maid named Maddie who injures herself when she bumps into the hunky and wealthy Mac McCarthy. And Mac, a knight in a shining polo shirt, helps her heal both her scabs and her heart. So please enjoy this review of Maid for Love. Okay, should we get into it? Should we start? Should we start this? Robin Reed, welcome.
Thank you.
To Too Stupid to Live.
I'm very excited to be here.
You started reading some stuff and I was just blown away. I'm like, oh my God, it sounded beautiful.
It's an occupational hazard.
So I usually ask guests, have you ever read a romance novel before? And you have in the most exciting way possible, which is why I'm so excited you're here. You have done audio narration.
I have read romance novels for money. It's true. It's the nerdiest way of being vaguely slutty. It was a big hit at my high school reunion. Very, very exciting job.
What happened at your high school? Were you just I read romance novels?
I said something. I mean, this was many glasses of towny Pinot Grigio in. And they were like, well, what is it you do? I grew up in New England, so everyone still has the accent that I don't have anymore. And I was told I don't do it very well anymore. But Yeah, they were like, well, what the fuck do you do? And I was like, I read erotic audiobooks for money. And they were like, that's fucking awesome. It's like, yes.
That's so cool that they were impressed.
I know. Yeah, there's a lot of, it's not that hard to impress people back home.
That's a good point.
No.
Yeah, especially when you live in LA.
It sounds much more glamorous than, like, I didn't tell them I do it in my closet.
Right. I just, like, think it's so cool. I just picture you in your closet just reading the sexiest stuff.
Totally.
How did you, like, get started in this?
How did I get started? I've been doing voiceover since like 2001, 2004, really. And then I want to say like 2008, 2010, I had a friend who wanted to get into voiceover, but she was like, I don't want to step on your toes. I was like, that's not how anything works, but okay. And then she said, well, I want to do audiobooks. And she makes her whole living doing audiobooks, which is cool. I definitely don't have the self-discipline or the patience for it, but not the way she does. But I guess I started doing audiobooks when you could like audition and record yourself. I've never worked for a company. I've always just, ACX is the Audiobook Creation Exchange.
Ooh.
It's an Amazon and I think Audible partnership.
Okay.
So like Audible wanted to put every book on tape. And back in the day, they opened up this huge facility in Newark and then quickly realized that they didn't have to spend all the money that they were spending on engineers and stuff because people could just do it in their closets. And that's what I did. And I did this series for one author who had like 3 different pen names.
Yeah.
But she had a lot of series of, I don't remember, I think one was called like Chasing Amanda. And it was like the Millionaire Romeo series or something. They're always like a rich guy jetting off, having sex in an airplane, and then also falling in love with the girl.
Aw, well, of course.
Real heart of gold. Makes Pretty Woman look pretty standard.
Yeah. So you didn't like really have, like, did you like do any like training or like practicing, or you just got on that mic and just went to town?
I'm pretty lazy when it comes to stuff like that. Lazy isn't the nicest word, probably overconfident. I was like, oh, I can talk. I have a microphone. I'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Like my friend who does it, she reads the book beforehand. She like makes notes. I'm like, I'm not going to read this book twice.
Yeah.
And I just do it as I go, which is maybe why I don't do it so much.
What is like, is there like a secret you have to recording a sexy romance novel?
Like, not a secret tip or anything, but like behind the scenes info style, I'm cringing through most of it. I am, like, there have been moments, so I'll record in my little studio in my closet, and if I mess up, I like clap my hands so I can see a line when I go back and edit it later. There are some that are just lines, where I have to talk to myself like, this is so terrible. You can just say the words and get through it.
Is it because it's like dirty stuff? Like we have to be like his cock and...
It's more that it's cheesy.
Okay,
It's like, there's one that I read where the author, the male character called his dick the torpedo.
Oh my God.
And the torpedo was always ready to land. And I couldn't get through this book, and it was an embarrassingly long time. And I had a girl that was working with me, a student, and I was like, I will pay you to come just sit there while I made her listen to me talk about the torpedo.
Yes.
She was like, I'm learning so much. I was like, I am so sorry. But I got through it. But it's, I don't know. I wonder if there's anyone who does that specifically that's like really into it, like super turned on.
Well, I mean, or at least fake turned on, because if you're reading and you're super turned on, you'd be like, oh, there's a dog wagging its tail against a chair. A dog wagging its tail against a chair. This dog is turned on. No, because if someone's like, oh my God, I'm legit turned on, this is hot, I'd be like, I need 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Gotta go.
Yeah. I guess that's what makes it better that I would do it by myself. Unless that could actually be a good romance novel of someone reading a romance novel and then the engineer gets all hot and steamy and then they just like do it on the microphone and you just hear.
This episode is brought to you by LifeLock. When you visit the doctor, you probably hand over your insurance, your ID, and contact details. It's just one of the many places that has your personal info. And if any of them accidentally expose it, you could be at risk for identity theft. LifeLock monitors millions of data points a second. If you become a victim, they'll fix it, guaranteed, or your money back. Save up to 40% your first year at lifelock.com/podcast. Terms apply.
And then like the reviews would be like, it sounded so real. So true to life. My sex sounds like my hands just slap on a microphone back and forth.
It's all that automatic feedback.
Yeah. Do you ever like change your voice per genre? Do you know what I mean? Like if it's like a historical, you'll do like an English accent or something?
I don't really do accents, so I wouldn't trust myself to be able to sustain an accent for the duration of a whole book. But there's definitely a more leaned in, quieter tone for these books versus like something a little more straightforward is a little more straightforward, a little less like sunken in.
Yeah, I hear what you're saying.
Yeah.
I guess because like these moments are so intimate, so you would want to have like an intimate kind of thing.
Yeah, there's a lot of talking just right here.
You're making me tingle all over. I feel like I'm just gonna be flirting with you this whole time, which I promise you I won't.
It is funny though to have to like. So I was always kind of under the impression that unless you're the guy who reads the Harry Potter books,
who I hear is great, by the way.
Oh my God,
Everyone
I've never
talks about
listened
it.
to them, but he's the gold standard.
Okay.
But I've done workshops with students on audiobooks and like you don't go into a full-on character the way you would if you're doing a cartoon, say. But, different characters are delineated by slight variations on your own voice. So it's weird to kind of do a sex scene. It's like, I don't know, like, oh, baby, the torpedo is, yes, I feel the torpedo. Oh, but the torpedo is landing. Oh, land your torpedo. Like, to go back and forth with yourself, it can feel a little crazy sometimes. Yeah, it's weird to think that that's a thing I do that I don't tell anyone in my family.
Right, so...
Not that I think there's anything wrong with sex work.
No, there's nothing wrong. So your family just like does not know at all that you do this? This is all like in secret?
But it's like my families don't understand what we do.
Oh, of course.
It's more like that.
Oh, okay. Because families are like, oh, they do comedy or
I
something.
had one of my aunts was like, "Don't worry, Rob, someday you'll be on the TV." And I was like, "Well, it's sort of like what I am on the TV." Just in a different way.
Yeah. I've just gotten to the point where, not my, like, immediate family, but my extended family will be like, Becky's a stand-up comedian. And it's like, no, okay, fine. Sure. I'm not even gonna, like, there was a while where I'd be like, well, no, I do improv and sketch, but I also write. And then it's like, okay, I'm
so,
a
like,
stand-up.
SNL? Are you trying to be on SNL? Is that what you want to do,
It's like, no. Yeah, exactly. When you were like doing it, has there ever been like a book? They're all so cheesy and it's like silly and goofy, but like, was there ever a book that you read where you're like, man, I'm glad these two got together?
Well, this book, oddly, totally. I was like, why can't I narrate that? Like, this feels like it's well written. I've read books where it's 300 pages and it really should be 85.
Right.
And I have to constantly remember, you're not being paid to edit this. You can't give her a red pen back. Like, but yeah, this book that we are going to talk about soon.
Yes.
I was rolling my eyes just as much as I was also like clutching my pearls. Like, I am glad they got together. But it's just, I had to keep reminding myself there's a reason that these are like beach reads, right? They're really easy. And if you just let yourself give over to the fantasy of it all, I don't know whose fantasy it is, but like it's kind of fun. It'd be great if everyone's life worked out like that.
I know, it just is the power of love. Life is simple.
Yeah.
It's just a nice getaway from our complicated, messy world that we're all just festering in. To just go to Gansett Island.
Gansett Island.
And yeah. I mean, should we go there? Gansett Island?
Let's go to Gansett Island.
Population 2. Okay, so we are reviewing Maid for Love by Marie Force.
That's Maid, M-A-I-D.
Yes, exactly, yes. Spoiler alert, there is a maid. There's a maid in this book. So I usually begin by covering the cover.
Yes.
Do you want to go ahead and describe the cover for us?
I would love to, but I feel like I'm looking at a different cover.
Oh, do you want to
than
see the one on my computer?
Oh, there's
Here it
all
is.
different ones.
Oh, yeah, there's always a bunch of different covers, like, depending on, like, when it's published or republished, or, like, they get a
Because
publicist.
this is the one that I'm seeing. But then
that one's beautiful.
I also saw a different. Okay, so the one that Becky has is Lovely Shades of Pink. Marie Force is such a great romance novel writer name.
It's beautiful.
It's beautiful. A real Bob Ross sunset over the sea with a sailboat in the opposite of background. Wow. A couple, she in his shirt, he in no shirt, but lots of Ripley back muscles, leaning back and into each other on what looks like oddly a weird mattress, but I guess it's the sand that's been raked funny.
Yeah, it could be the oh yeah, it is sand. I thought it was the dock for some reason.
Oh, that makes sense.
But it
It's
looks
the
like
dock.
A weird dock. It's like very bright.
Yes.
I don't know.
Yeah, not a pitch of blue. Everything's pink in that world.
Yeah. It looks like hotel art. To me, it looks like hotel art, which makes sense because the guy owns a hotel or is going to own a hotel. So, okay. What is the cover on the one you have, which you got from the library?
I got it from the library.
Which is so cool.
I'm a big fan of libraries. And also, I've recently discovered library Twitter where people get real intense.
Oh.
Yeah, there was some tweet this week that a guy was like, Jeff Bezos Amazon should be the library should close. I'm spending too much money on libraries. And you're like, hey, dummy. Like 46 of your tax dollars a year, so everyone has access to information.
Yeah.
Let's leave Amazon out of it.
Oh, man.
But library Twitter was in a uproar. It was wild.
Oh, wow. Twitter.
This is a cover. The cover that I have, I swear there was a better cover. So the cover that I have is a more bluish sea. But there was one that was, it had like the hotel in the background and the love in the foreground, and it was much more intense, but maybe I dreamed that.
You pictured it as you were reading it.
Yeah.
But, I mean, that cover is like so cute, and I feel like it's more along the lines of like the story a little bit.
Yeah.
Because he's literally picking her up, and
Exactly.
he picks her up.
He picks her up, and there's a lot of hands in hair. And in this cover,
Yeah.
her hands are in his hair.
Yeah, a lot of hair hands.
There's also, he's wearing cargo shorts on this cover, which he wears all
Yep.
the time in the story, which
Yes.
is notable. And she in lots of white linen, which is nothing like she described in the story.
Absolutely not. No.
But love abounds.
Okay. So, did you come up with a tagline?
Made for love, she'll clean her way into your heart. Which is kind of like, I sort of thought of that before I read it, because she doesn't really do a lot of cleaning.
No, she
seeing as
can't
she's
clean.
She can't.
Yeah, Maddie. Okay, so Maddie is riding her bike, and Mac McCarthy, whose family owns all the hotels on this resort town of Gansett Island, she's riding her bike to work, and she rams into him, and she gets hurt really bad.
Really bad. And then I like that they also mentioned that a truck comes by and mangles over her bike.
Yes,
So they
yeah.
take that out of the equation right
Yeah,
away.
the bike's done. So Mac McCarthy, who I'm going to be calling him Mac McCarthy the whole time, does her job for her. So she never instead of taking her to the hospital or whatever, he's like, don't worry, you'll still make your paychecks. I'm going to do your maid service.
At my parents' hotel.
At my parents' hotel.
I am going to be chambermaid at the place that I kind of own.
Exactly.
He also then carries her from the scene.
He carries her a lot. And it's like, don't you think it's weird? Like, if you, like, I would feel so stupid if someone is constantly carrying me, like, everywhere, carrying you however.
It's the scene where he's carrying her and she's carrying the baby. It's like, it's just a pyramid of being carried. It's just the whole family's in someone's arms.
Yes. And I was like, is that doable? Like, is it doable?
Upstairs? No.
Yeah.
Magical realism.
Like, where's the baby? I don't know. That was, like, there's a lot of things I couldn't picture.
No.
And that was the number one thing I couldn't picture. Okay, so my tagline was, they're aching for some love making.
They are constantly aching.
They're always aching. They keep saying, I love you so much, it aches.
It aches. I ache.
Yeah.
Which is not how we talk.
I've never said that before. Every line of dialogue in this book I've never uttered.
No, you would be a total sociopath if you did.
Yeah. Like, especially because Mac McCarthy's mom, like, does not approve of Maddie because she's lower class. Everyone thinks she's the town slut. And, like, Mac has this, like, crazy dialogue, like, Mom, if you don't accept the woman that I love, then you're out of my life. And it's like, no one talks so, I don't even want to say eloquently, but it is eloquently because, like, there's a subject and a predicate of, you know what I mean?
Well, because if it was real, like, the real people of this world, you'd be like, Ma, leave me the fuck alone. Exactly. I love her. Leave me alone. Stay out of it, Ma.
Yeah. But he has this, like, beautiful speech.
Oh, yeah. He's ready with lines.
Exactly. And she's always like, this'll never work, Mac. It's never gonna work.
Yep.
Mac.
My shirt's too small. Yeah. This isn't gonna work. Yeah. Dinner's too expensive. Why did we come here? I don't deserve this.
Yeah, everyone. But it is like, everyone hates me. I can't go out anywhere.
Yeah, because her major crisis is that everyone looks at her giant boobs.
Yeah. Which is like, kind of I related to it, but kind of it was like, they're still obsessed with your boobs. It's been like years since this incident happened where everyone thought you were a slut, which you're not. Mm-hmm. And it's still kind of gossiping around town.
She's not only not a slut, she's super not a slut.
No, she had sex with one person twice, or like she had sex once with one person or however, once or twice, and she gets pregnant and has that person's baby. That person has bolted.
Which I, for the longest time, thought it was going to be his brother's kid.
Oh, that would have been amazing.
I was like, is he going to raise his nephew as his own?
Yeah.
When his brother is in Nashville trying to be a country singer? There were so many moving parts in this, and I loved all of them.
Yes, I agree. Okay. So speaking about loving all of the parts, the moment I've been waiting for, would you want to read a few sexy excerpts for us? For free.
I would love to.
Oh my God, do I need to pay you?
No.
Oh my God.
This one comes with the
with
the package.
Okay, if you want me to contact your agent.
I mean, well, let me go back, because what was interesting to me about this is there wasn't actually a lot of sex. There was a lot of lead up.
There was a lot of like sensual kissing.
A lot of sensual kissing. Because she was covered in scabs for her injury, which I was waiting for the scene where like she was going to be stuck to the sheet because her scab bled. And I was kind of looking forward to it and dreading it.
Like he fucked her scabs off.
Yeah. Yeah.
My scabs.
All right, let me find. I think I marked more what I thought was silly.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, silly or sexy. I'll hear any of it.
Oh, here we go.
Okay.
All right.
Do you want to set it up a little bit for us?
Sure. Let me see where we're at.
Okay.
So this is from chapter. I read this on my phone, so I'm scrolling through my phone.
Oh, yeah. I read it on my phone, too.
Chapter 7.
Okay.
Where, So this was Mac's first day at the hotel.
Okay.
Covering for Maddie, where he learns that his mother gives her all the terrible rooms that people puked in, and she has the hardest rooms on the roster. It's the hardest he's ever worked in his life. The guy owns a plumbing company, but like one day as a maid, he's like, I don't know how she does it. How does she carry all this stuff up the stairs? And then he also has to go to the sister's daycare after. Like, she works a lot. I think she really captured how hard it is for a single mom.
Oh, agreed.
Like, this woman is the Donna Summer song to a T. Okay, it's after he has had drinks with his dad, and he's in love right away. He is in love. He doesn't know what this feeling is that's come over him.
He saves a woman, 24 hours later, love.
Yep. Super love. So I think, is this after their first kiss?
Oh, wait, what scene is it? Is it chapter 7?
Chapter 7.
Because they have that fake out kiss where she's like having that
Asleep.
sex dream about him, and he's like, Maddie, wake up, and she just yanks his face and just shoves it in her face.
Oh yeah, this is right after that.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Because does he come home and she? Oh yeah, in her dream, Maddie was falling. She woke up to suddenly find her face pressed into a hard male chest. So many descriptions. I also love that like he's constantly erect.
Oh yeah.
A breeze passed by and he was ready.
Well, was that a lot of stuff that you read before, like where it's just, I mean, constant boners?
It's like the fake out in movies where they're just having sex vertically.
Yeah.
Where you're like, the parts don't fit that way. But we accept it as true.
Yes.
And that's kind of this too.
Okay.
Like
Yeah.
He just came and he's like, we'll do it again if you want it. I'm 35 and this is fine.
I'm like a horny teenager.
Oh yeah, you won't get the worst rooms anymore. He told her that he told his mother. But this was my favorite part.
Okay.
I guess they had just kissed. Yeah, okay. Maddie, he whispered, his lips hovering just above hers. God, you make me so crazy. Rocking against her, he drew a gasp from her and recaptured her mouth for the most carnal, sensuous kiss of her life. He used everything in his arsenal, tongue, lips, and teeth, to devour her. She clung to him, certain that if she let go, she'd be hurtled into space. Just when she thought she couldn't bear the intensity of desire he'd stirred in her for another second, he softened the kiss and destroyed her with tenderness. His lips sank into hers before moving over her face, her nose, her eyelids, and then down to her neck. Maddie shuddered as sensation after sensation zipped through her, settling into a throb of desire between her legs. She wanted him just as much as he wanted her, but the fear still outweighed the desire. I could kiss you forever, he whispered, and never get enough. You frighten me, she replied in the same soft tone. His entire body tensed. The mouth that had been toying so deliciously with her ear went still. He raised his head to meet her eyes. I do. As she stopped him from shifting off her, she realized he thought she meant physically. If only it was that simple. You make me want things I decided a long time ago weren't in the cards for me. Awareness dawned on him, and he relaxed a bit. Maybe life has dealt you a new hand. A better hand. Isn't that possible? I've learned not to gamble. It doesn't work out well for me. Yes.
Oh, that was
yes.
amazing.
Yes.
Oh my God. Just your voice is so amazing. Just the things you can do with your voice. Like you do a voice on one of the shows that I've been working on recently, and it's just amazing. Like oh my God, all the voices that exist within you.
Thank you. As an only child, I had to make up my own friends.
Wow, that was like a beautiful, and it wasn't even like that. It wasn't explicit.
No.
But it was so sensual.
I feel like that, I mean, part of what, again, there wasn't a lot of sex in this book, but there was a lot of romance.
Yes.
It was so just like he swooped in and solved all her problems. He bought the kid a shit ton of toys. He bought a house one day. Just went out and bought a truck and a house. And just like, hey, girl, I know I hit you or I made you run into me with your bike, but now here's your fairy tale.
Exactly. It was very Pretty Woman-y. It's interesting because it's like he's solving all of her problems through material things.
Yes.
Which is like, okay, cool. Like you buy her stuff and love. I don't know. It's weird that it's like, well, people are like, well, money can't buy you happiness, and it's like,
Yeah, but it can. It can buy me a lot of nice distractions.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Okay. Well, I do have a portion that I want that I. Oh. Okay. So some of their dialogue was a little painful for me. Okay. So this is one of them. Okay. So they go out on their date. Like, they haven't had a date yet. Like, he hung out, like, he's hanging out with her and kissing her, and while she's, like, recovering, and she's with all of her scabs, so she's finally feeling better, and, they go out on their date. And this is when she's, like, ready for sex. She's like, I want to have sex with you. Okay. So they're, like, kissing. They left the restaurant. They're looking at the stars and blah, 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 that romantic stuff. Okay. He slid a hand down her back, cupped her bottom, and brought her in tight against his throbbing erection. She gasped, Mac, what, honey? Tell me. I want you. It's too soon. He wanted to shoot himself for being so honorable. At times like this, that really sucked. You need time. She put her fingers over his lips. I need you. Are you sure? Nodding, she rubbed herself against him, and he nearly lost it. Maddie, he gasped. She tossed her head back and laughed. He took advantage of the opportunity to sink his teeth into her exposed neck. She shuddered. Can we go home now? I was going to take you dancing. I don't want to dance. What do you want to do? You.
He has to do 5 light laps around the bike before he can get on because he's got a boner he can't drive a motorcycle with.
Yeah, I was going to, like, hit the dashboard or something. Oh, remember that line where she's, like, on his motorcycle and he, like, drops her off and he's like, don't get on some other guy's motorcycle. And she's like, the only motor I want between my legs is yours. Oh.
I mean, this is the kind of stuff where if someone said this to you that you were dating for 3 days, you'd be like, oh, you're gone, and I am going to talk about you incessantly with my girlfriends at brunch, laughing the whole time.
Exactly, yeah. It's like some of the stuff he says is like on like Tinder when people like will send you like a shitty like, did you fall from heaven or something? And it's like, because you're an angel, and it's like, okay, swipe. Like,
yep, bye. Who does that work on? Like other guys that are faking to be girls?
Yeah, and what if guys are, like, reading this and they're like, oh, my God, I read Ganson Island, book 1. Is this how women think they want to be wooed?
Right. I read that terrible pickup artist book from the 90s.
Yeah.
And now Ganson Island, and my game is ready for the bars.
Yeah. Okay, so earlier you said that you were rooting for this couple.
Oh, 100%. And I think it was because... well, I mean, all the cards were stacked against her. She was a beautiful townie on an island. Those towns go dormant in the winter. New England beach towns are ghost towns. So if you, I mean, I can't imagine what it must be like to not only leave your hometown, but not leave your hometown that is an island in New England in the winter. Like, that is a cold and lonely life.
Yeah.
And that her life was ruined by boys starting a rumor that one of them banged her in high school, and she's never gotten over it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it scarlet lettered her on the island.
Yeah.
Forever.
And again, I'm like, why didn't she leave?
She never had enough money.
I know, but don't you
think...
No
money for ferry fare.
Yeah. She couldn't just put her things in a bag and just take that ferry and move to
I'd be
someplace.
Swimming off that island and be like, there's got to be land somewhere.
And regardless, I don't know if I mentioned this before, but like regardless, she's what, in her 30s or something right now? Maybe
28. He's 35.
Okay, he's 38. She's the old almost an old maid in Romance Landia of 28 years old. You would think that the town would be, like, not as concerned about what Maddie is doing. They're like, they still will think, I don't know. Don't you think in real life this type of gossip would just die down and people will be like, oh, I'm going to move on with my life and
I
not
think it's a real small island.
But do you okay, and do you think that there's some truth in that?
So what I think is keeping it going is his mother.
Yes.
His mother is the villain mother-in-law to end all villain mother-in-laws, mothers-in-law. And which is funny because she's hired her. She's her boss.
Exactly.
She's Maddie's boss. And she's also taken her to clean her own house. Which, I mean, there's just so many. That's all. The only job available is cleaning.
Yeah,
And then watching your sister's daycare while your sister teaches dance classes. Like, those two sisters are the hardest working people that island has ever seen.
Exactly. Yeah.
So you'd think there would be some level of respect of, like, well, she kept the baby and she's taking care of the baby. And, but no.
No. And then why would she, like, work? Well, I guess maybe, like you said, the only job in Gansett Island is cleaning or being super rich.
Yeah, I think she aged out of bartending.
Yeah, probably. Because she's 28 years old.
She's practically dead.
Yeah. What were some other things that you, like, legitimately liked about this book?
I think some things, like when they were going on their date and they talk about, she talks about what she's wearing. She's wearing a black mini skirt. And then he pulls up on a motorcycle. And I was like, really? She's going to ride the motorcycle? He couldn't borrow a car for that day. And then they address it. She's like, how am I going to get on this in a skirt? And he's like, no one will see except me. Would that be so bad?
Well, everyone's saying that's the point. That's why her life is so miserable. Like, everyone's like, Mac, I saw you walking around carrying her son. What are you doing with that hussy?
And that actual bastard.
Yeah, that bastard kid. Who, by the way, what a good baby.
Oh.
He never has a tantrum. He's always being cute.
And he shits on cue.
Yes.
I mean, you shit at the mother's house.
Yeah. That kid he's like smart beyond his years because like he calls Mac McCarthy Dada just because the baby knows before the rest of the world.
Yep. The reveal of the father I thought was a good one. What I also liked was that she didn't really spend a lot of time on incidental characters. Like the mom keeps trying to set him up with, I'm sorry, someone who sounds like an awful, terrible, preppy slut.
What's her name? Doro
Chase.
Yeah.
Chase?
Sounds right. Doro Chase? Yeah.
What kind of name is Doro? I grew up in New England. These are my people. I don't know any Doros.
Yeah. You would think, like, if this town is so gossipy, they would all be like, what's Doro?
Honestly, she sounds foreign, and that doesn't go in towns like that.
God, we're trying to sell hotel rooms here.
Honestly. But she comes back a couple times. I appreciate her pluck and persistence. But there's not a lot of page wasted on Doro.
No.
Because we know where the true love is coming
it's
from.
It's Maddie, hands down.
I found the scene where he yells at his mom.
Do you want to read it?
I would love to.
Yes.
This was bad if she was bringing out the big Malcolm gun. She calls him by his full name. I don't care how old you are, Malcolm John McCarthy Jr. Let me just tell you. This was bad if she was bringing out the big Malcolm gun. She was the only one who would ever call him that awful name. No, Mom, let me tell you. I love her. I'm going to marry her and adopt her son, so you'd better get on board or get out of the way. Your choice. Her blue eyes almost popped out of her skull. Marry her? You're going to marry her? Have you lost your mind? I've lost my heart, finally, and you can either be part of it or not. That, too, is up to you. This is the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. Mac held his hand up to stop her. This conversation is over. I'm going back inside now, and you need to be on your way. In fact, I'd appreciate if you found someone else to cover for Maddie this weekend at the hotel. We need to spend some time together. We've got a lot of plans to make. I don't know what's gotten into you. Love, Mom. That's what's gotten into me, and it's the best thing to ever happen to me. Maybe we'll stop by this weekend to see you and Dad. If we do, I'd advise you to be nice to my future wife and son. Have a good day. Like, Mac McCarthy is standing up for everything that's right at every turn. This has all gone down in 3 days is the span of their full relationship. He's already telling his mother off 72 hours later.
Yeah.
I mean, I appreciate this kind of timeline. I'm over 40.
I mean, I do too. What are we gonna do? Just like have like months go by and they go on one date a week because she's so busy the time.
He can't cover her maid shifts forever.
I know.
He has to go fix the roof at Dad's hotel.
Yeah, which, by the way, already fixed.
Already fixed. The guy who we thought was stealing money was actually taking the money and fixing the roof.
Yeah.
I mean, the way that things were just tied up with little bows every page.
Oh, yeah. When I was, like, taking notes or, like, you know, like, writing notations, like, within the pages, like, I was rereading what I wrote down, and every single note was, it's all working out. It's all working out.
It's all working out.
It's all working out.
I think my first note in the very beginning was like, how does she keep up with this schedule? And then I realized it's not that hard. Like, everything works out.
Yeah, she can do it. So on the same line page as Doro, he has this, like, Roseanne. Who I kind of felt bad for.
Roseanne got the shaft a little bit, but it sounded like
Totally.
they were on the rocks before he left Miami.
Yeah.
And she wasn't getting the hint.
She wasn't getting the hint. It seems like, from my understanding, he told her, I want to take a break, which isn't necessarily our relationship is over.
True.
Even though, yeah, she should have taken the hint. But, you know, sometimes people say things and you miss the hint. I'm certainly guilty of that.
Totally.
So she comes to the island and is like, Mac, like, I'm here. And she kisses him as, you know, Maddie is, like, walking down the street or whatever. And he's like, what are you doing here? And she's like, I came to, like, give you these papers, these adoption papers. You had them sent to the office. And I also wanted to see you. And he's like, I'm with someone. And then he goes to Ned, this cab driver, who's his friend, who's also, like, owns all the property for some reason.
And dresses like a hobo. That was a fun line.
Hobo Ned. And Mac goes to Ned, take her home. And Ned goes, with pleasure. And I'm just like, fucking poor Roseanne. She just, like, bought a fucking plane ticket and then had to go on a probably very uncomfortable ferry.
Totally. You take the plane into Boston.
Okay.
Then if you're going to, like, Martha's Vineyard, you have to take a little jumper plane that only flies once a week or something. Like, it's a very chaotic schedule. So I'm sure... Now, Gansett Island is made up, but I would imagine it's along the same lines. You have to take some weird jumper plane and then get to the ferry. I'm sure there was a cab involved, and cabs outside of major cities are always weird.
Sure.
And then that cab probably had to drive her onto the ferry.
Yeah.
It sounded like a nightmare trip for Roseanne.
I know.
If Roseanne were my friend in real life, I would be like, oh, hell no, Mac McCarthy, he's a piece of shit. But in this, I was like, oh, Roseanne really she shouldn't have left Miami.
No.
They were done.
Yeah, she should have known.
He didn't know. Well, to be fair, he didn't know what love was until he stepped off that curb.
That's true.
Got hit by that bike.
But just poor Roseanne. I felt for her.
Yeah, she basically took a long flight to bring him his mail.
Yeah. And it was, and that was another thing, is like her character, you know, plot line, for lack of a better word, was just like, they just, like, breezed by it. Like, oh yeah, his ex is back, bye. And then when the father of Maddie's child comes in, he's like, I came to see if this child was mine. Mac's like, he's mine. Then the father's like, okay, bye. And then that plot line is like,
you want to sign papers saying as such? You're not going to come after me for money?
Yeah. He's like, no. Oh, and then he says something really shitty. He was like, I guess Thomas's father, like, lied about having a vasectomy, and Mac was like, why did you lie? And the father was like, I hate latex.
I'm allergic to latex, but I like sex.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's like, what?
And he was a novelist.
Yeah.
Which was an interesting and unnecessary choice, but interesting that he would be, like, have a big job career, kind of like a star going to a little town and just getting some girl pregnant and only finding out about it because he went back to look for her a year later.
Yeah, which was weird. Also,
or almost 2 years later because she had been pregnant and now the baby's 9 months old.
Right, yeah, so probably 2 years later. And why did he go back to her? Was he just like, I can't stop thinking about you?
He's like, no one else is buying my vasectomy line. Where's that maid from the island?
Yeah. Yeah, that was weird. Also, like, if everyone's, like, slut-shaming Maddie around this island, this Tom Ryder guy really should have the same type of treatment.
Well, nobody knows him. He's just a tourist. There's a real separation between...
Tourists.
What did they say? They said at one point, it was his favorite time of day. Everyone who was coming was here, and everyone who was going was gone. That's island life. 5 p.m. on the island. And then the thing with the bartender, the young bartender, can we have a couple beers? Here you go. Thanks, sweetheart. Only place you can call bartender sweetheart anymore. I was like, wow.
Yeah, that's so gross.
When was this book written?
Yeah. Oh, I
don't even remember.
Oh, okay. This makes me think of another Roseanne thing. Remember when, like, Mac...
There's the other cover.
Oh, that's a good cover.
Right?
Oh, that's beautiful.
We've got the hotel in there.
The hotel's in there, in the sky.
Yeah.
Within the clouds is a real hot sex love.
Yeah, it's probably just hair touching because of the scabs. But
right, but his shirt's off and she's underneath him.
Yeah. It's a very nice hotel.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, it has to be.
There's definitely ghost children in that hotel.
How many people do you think died in that hotel?
Oh, in the 1800s? Like, hundreds.
Like a scarlet fever outbreak or something, or whatever happens in the 1800s?
It was all children in lots of, like, layered clothing.
Each room is a theme, and each theme is what child died in that room. I just hated the words that came out of my mouth just now. It was really rude.
You know, kids died back then.
It's true.
It was harder
it's true.
to live. 2011.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So it was a different world.
It was a different world. Oh, so then if it was 2011, Mac, okay, he wants to, like rehabilitate Maddie's reputation. Mm-hmm. So he goes to everyone who, like, all these guys who, like, who told this lie that, like, Maddie slept with all of them, and that's why she has the nickname Mattress Maddie. And they all and he makes them all write letters to the local newsletter about, hey, when I was in high school, I told this lie. I feel bad about it.
She's a good person.
Yeah. And it's like, if it's 2011, just fucking write it on Facebook.
Yeah. Yeah, you know everyone is Facebook friends with everyone else on that island.
Absolutely. Yeah. Just, you know, have one.
Well, I guess the letter to, I mean, this is a dumb thing, but he thought that the letter to the editor wouldn't be published until the next week's newspaper, so it was going to buy him some time to tell the truth, to, like, prep her that it was coming.
Yeah.
She was pissed.
Sure.
And so were his parents, because it was his brother was involved. Mm-hmm. Evan McCarthy.
Yeah.
Nashville, Lothario. Evan McCarthy. And Janie McCarthy, the little sister.
Yeah.
She was fine.
She was
really on their side.
Oh, yeah.
The whole thing of they couldn't go buy condoms.
Oh, my God.
Probably my favorite twist in the whole book. Whatever will we do?
You can't just go buy fucking condoms.
You can't buy condoms. The whole town will know you're doing it. They already all think you're doing it.
Yeah,
but this will give them proof.
Oh, my God.
I gotta call my little sister, have her go get me 2 big boxes of extra large condoms.
Oh, my God.
Nice touch, Marie Force.
Oh, when that paragraph or, like, that section was over and Janie was like, oh, never do this to me again. Or, like, they, you know, were, like, saying whatever. and that section ended with, and Mac laughed all the way home. Was he really just walking all the way home laughing? Like, was he just...
Just throwing condoms up in the air?
Look what my sister did.
I made my sister buy me dick covers.
And what's weird is that, like, Janie would make jokes about her sex life with Mac, and then it's the opposite.
I think there was some weird stuff with the McCarthy kids growing up.
Oh, yeah, they have some
What
secrets.
about the other two brothers? There were two more brothers.
Oh, yeah.
That got named in there, and I don't remember them because they don't show up.
They'll have books eventually.
Yeah.
Like, Evan's going to, Janie's going to. They're all going to make their way back to Ganson Island and
I mean, I'm ready for the next generation. Their parents are ready to retire.
Yeah.
Probably to the mainland.
Sure. Oh, yeah. They're planning to go to a warm climate.
Oh, yeah, they're going to find Gansett Island of the South.
Yeah.
Probably off of Key West.
They're going to go to Cuba?
Oh, my God. No. Not those folks.
No, they would. Oh, yeah. Yeah, those. Oh, God. I hate people who, like, know they're popular. You know, like, I felt like the dad was like that. He's like, everyone loves me. And it's like, take a seat, Dad.
Yeah. All right, you third-generation townie. Oh, I'm the richest guy on this island town for generations. Surprising that everyone loves me.
Like, he was, like, holding other people's babies and whatever.
Totally. That was also the other thing of if they were, like, I'm from a small-ish city, maybe a biggish town.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
But it's a city, but it's not like New York or it's outside of Boston. And, I mean, I know all the family names. Like, you know all the names of the families that have been there for generations.
Yeah.
So, like, that he wouldn't know her at all?
That was weird.
I mean, even though he's 7 years older, like, you would know of the families, I would assume, that, like, your brothers and sisters went to school with.
Oh, yeah.
I just don't buy it. I don't buy that he'd never seen her before.
No, and she also has a sister, like, who I assume is older, and he must have at least been in the same school at the same time with the
Janie
sister.
and Maddie were in school at the same time, but I don't think they were the same age.
No, I think Janie is getting up there in age, 26.
Oof, that's right. So,
Yeah.
oh, God, they're
she
all
could-
just going to die soon.
Yeah. There's, like, one moment where the mother was like, can Mac please settle down? He's not going to have a kid until he's 40. And I was like, oh, God.
That would
oh,
be
my
insane.
fucking God.
What kind of heathen family are we? Oh, yeah, and she says that to her friend whose kids are popping out grandchildren like crazy, and
Yeah.
she is rubbing it in the mom's face. Oh, lucky for me, my kids just keep having babies.
Oh, God. Everyone in this town is terrible except for Maddie.
And the dad, I kind of like the dad.
The dad's okay.
Like, the dad is just like, let's go have some beers.
Yeah. But it is, I don't know. There was something about the dad that just, like, I think he was, like, too good. Maybe that's why I didn't like him. He's just, like, too good, and everyone loves him.
And everyone hates the mom.
Yeah.
The whole family hates the mom. There was one part where they said, or did Maddie say it? Or was it that they have full conversations with the dad, but only answer the mother in one word?
Yes.
That, like, I want to unpack that. I want a series of novels about that.
Yeah.
No, I don't know what it is, but, like, the mother is so loathsome that she doesn't even get full sentences.
Yeah.
Until you're telling her to back off. You're marrying this girl and the thing of I'm going to marry her and adopt her son. You met her 48 hours ago. I'm going to adopt her son.
Yeah. I feel like, yeah, the mom would be like, Mac, what's wrong with you right now?
Honey, where did I go wrong? Do you need me to bake you another chocolate cake?
Yeah.
He's real demanding with the menu.
Yeah, that was kind of, I don't know. Sometimes the way the women are, other than Maddie, are, like, represented in this book was a little...
Oh, God, and Maddie's sister, Tiffany.
Yeah.
What a bitch.
Oh,
with
my
all her
God.
opinions.
She smoked cigarettes. That I don't know if you've encountered cigarette smoking in romance novels, but it's for the first time, and I'm like, oh my God, she's smoking a cigarette. It was, I don't know, maybe.
And it lit up her face so they could see the disdain.
Yeah.
Like the cigarettes light shows the judgment on her face. I
mean,
thought that was a nice touch.
Oh, yeah,
You
very
could really
visual.
see the movie, like the Lifetime movie that this would be.
Absolutely. This would be a great Lifetime movie.
I think a Meredith Baxter Burney, a Nancy McKeon as the mom.
Oh, absolutely. It would be like, what was that show on, oh God, it was on Netflix, and it was with, like, Kyle Chandler, and it's like Sissy Spacek.
Is that Bloodline?
Bloodline, yeah. It's like,
yeah.
it's like Bloodline Junior.
Yes, Bloodline, but for the WB or
Yeah,
the
exactly.
CW or
Yeah.
whatever the equivalent of that is
Lifetime's
these days.
Bloodline. Lifetime's Bloodline.
Sundays at 9.
Okay. What was like the most laugh out loud ridiculous thing that I had a few things, but
Well,
popped
the
up as well.
condoms.
Condoms,
And that the exchange was like worse than a drug deal. You meet me
Yeah.
behind the garage, you don't look at my face, you give me the money, and you walk away and we never talk about it again. All right, Janie. Someone's real uncomfortable in her sexuality.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, not hers, but yeah.
Like, well, yeah. It's weird for a sibling to ask another sibling. I don't know. Yeah, it was
they
weird.
have a weirdly close relationship. Like they probably mouth kiss for too long with greetings and
Yeah. Yeah, their family was just too functional.
Yeah,
if you know what
yeah,
I mean.
exactly.
I'm not too sure I know what I mean, but
all
you know
the
what I mean.
same shirt in the Christmas photo. 7 people.
Yeah, they have like
Pass.
reunions every year, and they do like 3-legged races and legitimately enjoy that, and that is so fucking weird.
Yep. They have like 30 cousins, and they
Yeah.
all come for the cookout.
And they're all like having fun.
Yeah.
No one's like,
And everyone is named Mac, actually. There's going to be like 3 Macs per family.
Yeah.
Big Mac, Little Mac, Mac Jr.,
Yeah.
and Evan.
yeah, that poor Evan.
Evan
He's
was
just
like the weird Jewish kid in this very Irish family.
Yeah. Okay. So do you have any final thoughts?
Wait, what
on the
were your
happy
other
hour?
funny moments?
Oh, my other funny moments. Oh my God, I totally, okay. One was, okay. So all the ladies had like, except for Linda. Oh, that's okay. It's all right.
Very important business outside.
Okay. So it was like Maddie, Tiffany, Janie, Libby, and then the town gossip lady is Teensy.
Who is 300 pounds on her slimmest day. I
Yeah.
enjoyed that fact.
Yes, there was a lot of like looks shaming. Like the lady named Ethel, who like was the housekeeping manager or whatever. They're like, she was probably a lesbian, but one time Evan saw her making out with someone, so there you go.
She had flaming red hair and was probably gay, except she made out with dudes. Teensy and Linda.
Like obviously like Linda is the name of like the arch terrible mom matriarch character who's like
Haircut above the ears, very tight crop.
yeah, just constantly wearing like wrap shirts. You know those like wrap shirts that like Candace Bergen's been wearing?
Yes, from like Ann Taylor Loft.
Exactly. Yeah, she's a very Ann Taylor Loft mean mom.
Oh, that was my other favorite thing when they took her to the mall. And it was like so exciting to go to Victoria's Secret.
Yeah.
It was like all the aspirations of people who never left their hometown. That was a very nice detail.
It was a very nice detail. And it was also a nice detail, like when she was about to wear like the nightie he bought her, she was in the bathroom putting it on and she's just like, it looks so weird, it doesn't fit. And then he comes in and he's like, you're beautiful, I love everything about you. It's like, fucking, that's my dream come true, man. Jeez, just cure me of my every insecurity and
it doesn't fit. It doesn't fit my boobs, but like I guess that doesn't matter.
It doesn't.
It was a little much with her boobs.
Yeah, it was.
Oh, and that he kept saying, I think they're beautiful.
Yeah.
But I'll pay to have them reduced. I thought that was like a weird. She thought that was just the nicest thing she could never deserve or accept.
Yeah.
And it was brought up a few times.
It was, yeah. It was, yeah. I felt like that plot line was weird and interesting. Like, obviously they were causing her pain. She had those, like, bra indentations. And I get that. Like, that is, like, a significant thing. And so suddenly, like, this physical pain that she's been experiencing with her tits is suddenly cured because Mac is like, I love them. And it's like, well, hang on a second.
Oh, I guess it's fine.
Yeah, and she's like, well, she just has to, like, pick up her kids and carry heavy stuff. It could be, like, kind of rough.
I'll carry you. I'm carrying you all over the island now.
Like, I mean, if you got them removed, you'd be like, 20 pounds less? But no, they're beautiful. Like, come on. Jeez Louise.
Fast forward 20 years, he's like, Fucking just go get the surgery. I've told you for 20 years I'd pay for it.
Yeah. Oh my God. She should just get a better bra. Not go to Victoria's Secret.
No.
I mean, come on. I mean, lady.
You got to order that from the internet.
Oh yeah, you got to go to a old lady who like orders bras from Europe.
She talked about that. She didn't want him to, when she couldn't maneuver it with her mangled hand.
Yeah.
And he needed to unhook her bra.
Yeah.
She didn't want him to see her like granny bra.
Yeah. Because that's what, like, I don't know. I had to wear granny bras for a while. I'm like, ugh. I don't want anyone seeing this. I get it. Oh. Remember when she was breastfeeding Thomas and he says that, and Max says that was the sexiest thing I've ever seen?
I was like, we've taken a very weird turn.
That is so weird.
So weird.
Clearly, Marie Force, love you, love your name, but do you not know
real
what
walking some
breastfeeding
lines.
Yeah.
He's like, when I did that earlier, why didn't I get the milk? Well, that's not how bodies work.
Yeah.
Well, some people leak all over the place, but I didn't because I don't know, magic.
Yeah. I don't know either. But that was weird. It was like this weird thing that this author didn't understand breastfeeding a little bit.
Well, Marie Force could be a man.
That is a good point. Wait, have you ever read a romance novel that was like written by a man but had a lady name? I mean, you could have.
I may have, but not that I know of.
Okay, yeah. There is this great book I read called Book Boyfriend, totally recommend it, where that's the premise, is like a guy is a romance novel author. He's so good. He has a different name, obviously a female name, but he's so good. He has all these fans, and a woman who is like, she's like a nurse, but like is also like, she's a romance novel blogger and like a really popular blogger. And so they communicate through like
the comment section.
Like through Facebook Messenger, and she thinks that this guy is this romance author, but they meet in person at this like book signing because the guy wanted to kind of get a lay of the land of like his latest book release, and they fall in love. But she doesn't know his true identity, and oh man,
dun, dun, dun.
Complications. He had a hard time keeping up with this lot.
That's a lot of fun.
Yeah, and he had to like lie to her about his job. He was, I don't know. He's like, I'm a consultant, and she's like, okay. Like doesn't ask like,
look at your taut abs.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he like obviously is a very beautiful man.
Oh, everyone is taut and firm and
yeah. That's another thing in these books. I don't know if you've noticed it, but like everyone has perfect bodies, yet they don't talk about if you had a body this perfect, you would be going to the gym like 7 times a week.
Constantly.
And never eating a piece of bread ever.
No.
Yeah.
Well, especially, after the baby. That's the other thing. If she is still breastfeeding, of course her boobs are big.
Yeah.
And bigger than normal.
Right. She's still getting her body. Well, not that there's any timeline of when to get your body back together, but she's also probably dealing, if she's working a lot.
Well, she's 28, so it's all falling apart.
Exactly. She's just like, man, there's no hope. There's no hope.
Old lady on the island.
Yeah.
Old Maid of Gansett Island. Now, there's
man.
a series.
Yeah. Old Maid of... That's a good tagline. The Old Maid of Gansett Island. And she's 23.
And she's controlled by Linda.
Yeah.
It's Doro Chase.
Yeah, what's Doro? I want to see Doro's Gansett Island book thing.
Yeah, I bet she's, Fool for Love is Janie. There's
Yeah.
another, 5 in the series?
There's 5. I mean, so far.
Yeah. I wonder if she's still writing them.
I hope so. If not, I'll write a
fanfic.
fanfic.
I think the people who write these just crank them out.
Oh yeah, they write them so fast. Which is like, what a talent! Like that is like such a skilled thing to do, to be like, because you like know like the structure, you just fill it in.
Totally.
Literally,
it's a Mad Lib.
Exactly,
it's a Mad Lib with boner words.
Exactly. It totally is. Yeah. And like people eat it up. Like that's why one of the reasons why I like them is like I know when this is going to happen, and I'm like, great. We have our inciting incident. We have our climax. We have our happily ever after. Know how it's going to end. The fun is just seeing how it gets there.
Yep.
Like how creative can this author be to just satisfy me and tell me what I already know?
How many vague wrenches come close to ruining everything?
Yeah.
And never do.
They never do. Yeah. Okay. So, do you have any final thoughts? And of course, a rating for Made for Love. And if you have anything else you want to read, oh my God.
Oh, I mean, I would
If you want to just read this whole book, I would sit so peacefully and just watch.
Wait, there's one part. Oh, yeah. Well, honestly, one of my favorite things was the author's note.
Oh, yeah.
Shall I give that a spin?
Please do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Author's note. My favorite place in the world is Block Island, located 12 miles off the southern coast of Rhode Island. A tiny slip of land with a great salt pond in the middle, Block Island is the place time forgot. You won't find a stoplight on the island or a hospital. Internet connections are sketchy at best, and good luck finding a hotel room or a spot on the ferry for your car in the summer if you haven't planned months in advance. What you will find is peace and quiet and beaches and bluffs and quaint shops and a laid-back atmosphere that soothes the soul. The island has played an important role in my life, from the time I was a small child arriving on my parents' boat, through a college romance, and now as a favored family vacation spot each summer. I've never been anywhere that inspires me more. Block Island pops up often in my books, so I suppose it was only a matter of time before I made up my own version of the island and set a series there. Thus, Gansett Island and the McCarthy family were born. Gansett is a tip of the hat to Rhode Island's Narragansett Bay, one of my favorite places to spend a summer day. Maid for Love is the first book in the series. Fool for Love comes next. Then Ready for Love, Falling for Love, and Hoping for Love. I love to hear from readers. Contact me at marie@marieforce.com. Welcome to Gansett Island. I so hope you enjoy Mac and Maddie's story. Stay tuned at the end for a sneak peek at Joe and Janie's story, Fool for Love. XOXO, Marie.
Oh, my God.
I just you can just see her, like, the idea of who this author is definitely like in a sweater that's too big.
Yeah.
And jeans cuffed up, walking on the beach in October where it's just slightly too cold, but you put a scarf on.
Yeah.
Like a General Foods International coffee in a very large mug.
Yeah.
She's got French windows, French doors onto her.
Does she live in Block Island? I'm just being...
Well, in the summers.
In the summers. It did make me want to visit Block Island.
Uh-huh. I mean,
this
it's
does sound
beautiful.
Nice. The idea that there's no hospital, though, makes me... Not that anything...
Where did she have the baby? Did she have to get onto the ferry to have the baby?
That's a good point.
Because Maddie Chester does not seem like someone who would have, like, the pool in the house to home birth the baby.
And I doubt there's any doulas on Gansett Island.
No, if there were, they'd probably hate her because she was the town slut.
Yeah, they're like, I'm not going to doula that woman.
No.
God.
I am, I am going to read the next book.
I think I am too.
Yeah.
Do you want to read the next book and then we can like have another episode
yeah.
reviewing the next book? Because I do want to. Because Janie did seem like an interesting character to me, and her story. The story is interesting because just from what I've gathered from this book, she is in a long distance relationship. She's engaged to another guy, and she's going to obviously fall for one of Mac's friends, and that's very interesting because I haven't come across a lot of romance novels where someone is in a relationship and falls for another person.
Oh, that's true. They usually don't messy it up like that.
Yeah,
there's cleaner lines.
Exactly. Yeah.
Did you read the excerpt?
Not yet. I didn't.
I read the excerpt.
Oh, is it good?
Oh, it jumps right in.
Oh, it does.
Oh,
good.
yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Do they? Well, I'll read it. But do they like have any kissy or sexy?
No, you just know Joe is ready for it.
He's like just about to hop on.
He's a real fool for love. But again, he's rescuing her right away. That's how it opens.
Yeah.
If that's the first scene in the book, she's a damsel in distress.
Oh, does she like fall in the water and he rescues her?
She goes. I mean, we don't care about spoilers,
I don't care.
right?
You can say.
She is up in Boston visiting David at med school internship.
Okay.
And finds him sleeping with another woman.
Oh, okay.
His eyes are closed, so he doesn't see her, but the lady's on top. Like, it's so descriptive. And then she calls, I think she crashes her car, like, on 495, and calls Joe. So Joe hops onto the ferry and drives and goes to get her. He's like, I'll be there in 45 minutes. It's like 3 hours.
Oh, my God.
At least. but he goes and gets her.
Wow.
And then,
I have to
of
read
course,
it.
he's like, come stay with me, because she can't explain to the family why she's not in Boston.
Oh, probably because of Linda. She's probably going to be like so judgmental, and Linda's going to be like, "What? You ruined your engagement.
You ruined your chances, Janie.
It's your fault."
I am never getting a grandchild, and this one is never going to let me hear the end of it.
I know, and Thomas isn't a real grandchild. He's someone else's son.
He's a bastard.
Yeah. He's just a decoration to this family.
You knew if Linda found out who Thomas's real father is, Thomas,
Yeah.
I don't know, she would have something to say about it.
Of course. I feel like Linda needs to do some sort of some sort of deprogramming.
Yeah.
I don't know what that means.
She needs to find a women's group,
Yeah.
but like
yeah.
on the mainland.
Yeah, she needs to find a women's group, understand what like being sex positive is, understand what families are.
It might be too late for Linda.
Yeah, she's too far gone. Just let her like
We'll just
polish her
hope
Fabergé eggs.
Janie gets it right.
Yeah,
Yes,
Janie
you know
will get
there's
it
a
right.
Hummel collection all over that hotel.
Yeah. She's just like,
She loves a trinket.
yeah. I'm going to be wearing this brooch. I know that it might be mildly
She's the
offensive.
mom from The Room. No,
Yeah,
The Room.
The
The
Room.
woman who plays the mom.
Yes.
Well,
Oh,
I
yeah.
have cancer. That's Linda. Well, I don't have grandchildren.
Yeah.
Bothering me.
Linda, that's weird. You only mentioned cancer once, and suddenly it's okay. Well, yeah. I love the mom from The Room. God, honestly, she's my favorite character in that movie.
Oh, she's the best one.
I know.
She's the most insane.
She's the most insane, and also she's like the best actress.
You
in
know
that
that they
movie.
got her from a very high caliber acting class in LA.
Oh, yeah,
She
and
was
she-
definitely top of her class.
Oh yeah, and she probably was like working a long time, like doing commercials. Those her, she's like a day player here and there,
Yep.
just trucking along, hustling. Been here for a while, and she's just like, well, just another job.
Here's my shot.
Yeah,
Oh, this one's going.
yeah. Okay, work is work.
Little does she know she's about to be playing Linda, a main character,
Yeah.
in the Gansett Island
In
series
the Gansett
on
Island
Lifetime.
series. Yeah, Bloodline, but on Lifetime.
Bloodline for Lifetime.
Okay, what's your rating? Your rating.
Oh, I forgot the rating series. The
Oh, that's
rating
okay. A
system.
through F. You can add like a saucy.
Yeah, I'm gonna go hard A.
You give it a
I
hard
really give it a hard A.
Oh.
Because I will say I thought that the writing was quite good.
Yeah.
Again, I've seen a lot of self-published ones, so
Yeah.
it's usually where they use 6 adjectives when they could really just do the one.
Yeah.
But I thought, the story moved. The characters were compelling for the most part.
Yes.
The main characters felt very fleshed out. I cared about them right away, which
Yeah.
probably is more of a statement on me.
It's beautiful.
Where
It's a
I
beautiful
am in
statement
life.
on
Thank you. Okay, good.
Yeah.
But yeah, I thought it was quite good. One thing that I've seen in the many romance novels, well, I've seen it once. My friend who's done a lot more audiobooks, when I told her this, I couldn't believe this was a thing. The author referenced herself in the book because a character had the next book in her series on her coffee table. And my
wait,
friend was
what?
like, oh yeah, they all do that.
Interesting.
So if this is Marie Force, it would be as if Maddie gets home and Tiffany's reading Fool for Love, the next in the Marie Force series.
Oh, I've never.
I thought it was this one author was just so insane.
Yeah.
And my friend said, oh no, that's like a thing that they do.
Oh my God, I did not. That's so. Well, I mean, because I stopped reading self-published as much. But yeah, that's so crazy.
There's
I've never.
no barrier to entry.
Yeah.
It's nutty.
Look, you got to get your name out there as much as you can. Because someone's like, like Janie was reading Fool for Love. It was her favorite in the book. So compelling.
Like her
and then
favorite
it's like,
author, Marie Force.
yeah. And then you're like, oh, now I have to read Fool
Well,
for
I'm a
Love
fan
one
of
this.
Janie, and
Yeah.
Janie's a fan of Marie Force.
Yeah. What am I doing?
I guess I have to read the next in the series.
Exactly. I'll put this Marie Force book down and read the next Marie Force book. I so love that you gave the book an A because I feel like I tend to I give everyone a curve just because of all the self-published stuff I've read. And I'm like, oh, this is great. Like, punctuation.
Yes. She did spell Roseanne's name differently in the places.
Yeah.
There were a few missed. But I blame the editors for that.
I do too.
Like a keen editing eye should have caught those things.
Agreed.
That there's more than one mistake is a little nuts.
Yeah, and there are what's like kind of whatever. Like there are editors out there who'll be like, oh, I will edit your romance novel or whatever. Here are my qualifications, and then like, oh, like you really didn't do that good of a job.
I feel like qualifications to edit books like this should just be every paper you wrote for your English teacher in 8th grade.
Yeah.
Mine was all but a Catholic nun. She was such a hard ass. I still think of things that she said up until like today. I was thinking, reading this, I was like, oh, Mrs. Earle would not have had that.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. You go back and you check.
Yeah.
Or you're staying after.
You get a red line. Do you ever get red lines?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. She taught how, like, the proper way to do edits. Like, the squiggle line up and this here. This underline twice for... I didn't remember all of it, but I could probably still diagram a sentence if I had to.
Oh, sure. My mom, like, one time was, like, a proofreader over the summer, and so there was one assignment that we had where, like, it was an essay, and, like, the teacher was like, okay, bring it home and have your parents proofread it. And so I bring in my thing the next day, and every word my mom had just like did those markings of like the 3 things, the squiggly lines, all this stuff, and the teacher was just like, oh, whoa. Like,
sorry, we've got a pro at my house.
I think the teacher was just like, I don't know what any of this is. Like, and of course, like every other parent was just like, good, my kid did perfect.
Check plus.
Yeah. So yeah, I think, I don't know, maybe my mom should proofread romance novels or something.
I mean, it sounds like it's right up her alley.
It does.
If she likes love.
I'm assuming. I hope she does, actually. I don't know why I was like, yeah, no, she should.
She probably does.
Yeah, who doesn't? Yeah. Who doesn't love love?
I mean, I'm a fool for love, a sucker for love, made for love, all of them.
Obviously. Okay, well, look, I gave it a hard B+. I thought it kind of dragged a little bit. I thought there were some chapters that felt like a little too long, and I just wanted to kind of, like, there were just times where I'm like, they were planning, they kept, like, Mac McCarthy was like, we're going to go to dinner to my mom's tomorrow, we're having dinner at my mom's tomorrow, and I'm like, let's just cut to that dinner, man. You know what I mean?
I probably didn't feel that way because I read it this morning. I read it all in one sitting, so.
Yeah. Oh, that's so great. Oh, yeah, I saw on Instagram, you were like, I finished my book. And I was like, I wonder if it was
It was, yeah. I'm a real last minute. Even though that 8th grade teacher, she could only get so far with me.
No, I'm glad you read it last minute, because sometimes I'll, like, finish it a few days before, and I'll be like, oh, my God, I think I forgot everything. Yep. And then I, like read, like, forever the day before.
Yep.
Oh, my God, Robin, this was so much fun.
So fun.
I can't wait to review Fool for Love. That's going to be hella fun.
I mean, I can't wait to see what happens with Janie and Joe.
Yeah, I mean, I know it's going to work out, but how is it going
to... How is she going to extract David? He's set to be the next island doctor.
I know.
I think this one's going to get messy.
Yeah. Oh, it's going to get messy. Oh, Joe's going to come back for sure and be like, I don't know what I was thinking. And Janie's going to be like, listen. And she...
Marie Force laid the groundwork.
Oh, she did. Yeah. And I mean, that scene in Maid for Love where it was like a break from Maddie and Mac McCarthy, where it's just like Janie at the bar and she's like flirting with Joe. She takes a sip of his beer and it was like, oh, I mean,
she drinks other guys' beers, her dad's, Joe's.
She's just owning.
She was hiding her engagement ring.
Yeah, this lady.
Janie's got some tricks up her sleeve.
She does.
Guess we're about to find out what they are.
She knows. She's 2 years left to nail it down, and she's going to.
He's gonna send her to vet school.
Yeah.
Her dream.
Yeah.
I feel like we already know them.
Oh yeah. I feel like I'm just like rooting for them both, just because they're both such underdogs. You know. Yeah. Yeah. Cool. Well, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me.
So fun. Yeah. Yay. Thank you so much to Robin Reed for being a guest today. You can follow her on Twitter at RobinReedVO, and you can follow this podcast on Twitter at TSTL Podcast. Thank you so much for listening, and have a great rest of your day.
Did you know that most vitamin D3 supplements come from sheep's wool? Ew, seriously. They squeeze the grease out of the wool and process it with chemicals, and then you eat it. I'm Kat, mother of 3 and founder of Ritual, the company making traceability the new standard in the supplement industry. When I was pregnant, I got rid of products I didn't want anywhere near my body. I found that many multivitamins contain high amounts of heavy metals, synthetic colorants, and even lacked some of the nutrients we actually needed. So what did I do? At 4 months pregnant, I quit my job and started Ritual because all women deserve to know what they're putting in their bodies and why. Ritual's products are made traceable, meaning we share the science and sourcing for every single ingredient. For example, our vegan vitamin D3 comes from sustainably harvested lichen in Nottingham, England, not sheep. We trace like a mother because, let's be honest, no one cares quite like a mother. See for yourself with 25% off at ritual.com/podcast.